And another thing, hey guys, this is another video that I'm making, and I feel like I have to make it because I have to talk to somebody. I have to let it out. This is where I'm at in my life, okay? And if I keep it in my brain, it'll fester and it'll just freaking explode in a different form, and it's so annoying. So whether that be anxiety or stress or feeling tension in my chest, I just have to talk. So I want to just talk, maybe if I talk about it, I'll be more about it, and I'll do better at it. And that's just what it is. That's what it's always been with me. Like, I realized I went through a phase where I was always talking and checking in with my friend, and we would talk about our goals and our struggles and how to overcome them. And I was overcoming them so well. And it felt so good to not be alone and to talk to somebody about it. So I'm just going to try this out, because this is like a journal that I use anyway. So I ain't no freaking alien new species out there. So, I mean, I'm not the only one. I'm not alone, going through these emotions and things in my life. Like, I act as if I am sometimes, and I beat myself up, and it ain't good. So today's topic, we're going to talk about how, how as women, young women, we tend to make the man in our life, our boyfriends, how we can become so dependent on them to where we slowly forget ourselves. Like, right here we're good, and we meet this man, and then we come away from ourselves because it's like we're so dependent on this person. And now when this person shifts, you shift, or when this person moves, you move or fall. And that's a problem. That's a freaking problem. That's not good. I see it all the time, and even police videos I be watching, yeah, we laugh at them and stuff, but that's their reality. But she's acting crazy like this because she's become so crazily dependent over this man, and she's like obsessed with him, because there was this like domestic thing that this police video showed. But you guys, it becomes so unhealthy if you're very dependent on this man. But it's so easy because the emotions that you're feeling and what you're feeling inside becomes so real, to where you think that you have to feed it, but you start feeding it with control, and you start feeding it with replacing your wants with his. And there's a way to come together to be healthy and happy, and it's possible. Let me tell you that there's a way to come together to be happy, healthy, and work together as a team, and to love each other, but to also become, if you ever need to be business partners or best friends, like there's this way to do it. But if you're struggling with like mental health issues or in mental health concerns, like, you're not an issue, it's not but it's becoming an issue. If you're struggling with that stuff, it's easy for you to replace all that sometimes with the man in your life, or someone or something in your life. Like, you now want to depend on somebody so much, and it's just like triggered so much inside of you that's also a problem. If you're with somebody and they can't go independently, be on their own without you thinking about them all day long, like around the clock, there's something there. And how that's acted on can be a problem. Or you can question and say, okay, this is insane. Because imagine it like this. This is how bad it is. And I've experienced it very, very much. And it's very unhealthy. And it's it's ridiculous, honestly. Imagine that you dropped this cup of water on the table when you're at home, and it scared you. You dropped a cup of water and it fell over the counter. Imagine going to work for 8 hours, and every hour you're thinking about how that cup fell. How did the cup fall? Why did it even fall? If it wouldn't have fell, would I have been got to work at this time? Or what else could I have used to clean it up? Maybe if I would have cleaned it up with something else, And that is literally what my brain would do all day, thinking about this person. Like, insanity. And it's like, damn, am I insane or something going wrong? But no, I just was like growing to be so freaking dependent on this human being. And so at work, I would think of how he felt. How was he feeling for the day? If he felt okay for the day, I was okay for the day. If he had plans, I had to be in his plans. Or if he had plans for the night, I had to do my best and look my best, and I would have to want to go. And enough said, right? Those two examples is the least of how it is. It's so scary to live like that, because it's like the further away they get from you on accident, you react to that. And it's not good at all. It's a very insecure problem. And your strength is like, you're depleting. Your strength is leaving as they leave. Your spiritual, mental, physical strength is depleted, because it's like this person was your personality. You made this person your functioning part of your brain. And it just doesn't make sense. It's not healthy, because when they leave, what if they have to go on a trip? Excuse me, I ate. What if they do pass away? God forbid, in a lot of relationships, like, what if he decides to leave you because he sees things that you don't even see, because you're so obsessed with what's going on? And you wake up one day and he decides to leave. Like, he's free. Everyone's free. And that's a choice. But are you going to freak out? Is that going to trigger like a flight or fight or attack mode in you? That's the problem here. That's what this becomes. There are women that can be in a healthy relationship and accept who they're with and function properly and chill out. But there's some other women that overanalyze every area of a person and of a situation and a life experience. That I can move out this way, because this is reserved for outpatient rehab people. I'm at the hospital. Just the parking lot. I had to use the mail deposit thing. But man, like, I've experienced that on an intense level. But the scary thing is that it comes in waves, and it's like a constant battle every single day of, how am I going to handle this properly? Or, you know, it becomes so real also that you get into this mode where you just like attack mode, and you just cry about, hold on, let me get this, it's too loud. Okay. There we go. You get in this mode where it's so real, and the person that you're with has betrayed you now. This person that you're with is angry at you. This person that you're with doesn't like you, or they want to be away from you, or they blame you for how they're feeling. And none of that is true. It's like, when we have to step outside of ourselves and analyze the situation and just say, breathe for a second. This person is mad. This person that I'm with is mad. I didn't cause it, you know, and I'm not alone. I have my plans for the day. I'm happy in the day. This is going to take so much work, though, you know. It does overall take a lot of work to just step back into your own being and to detach from this human, because it becomes like under the surface detachment, almost like a spiritual glue that you've now like a puppet. You're like you're the puppet. His actions are the strings, and it's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. And I see it all the time, like I said, in these police reports that, you know, you watch them on TV or YouTube and stuff, or even in people that you see at work or in public, how they react, how they act the way that they do outside of themselves, or just overreacting, or just obsessed with the man that they're with, or defensive when a woman comes to talk to their man. It becomes this evil, negative fight, and it's every single day. They are struggling. Every single day they're struggling. They think this is going to work, and they're on this mission, like so focused, and thinking that what they've decided on in life, like this is life, this is what it is, and it's not. It's controlling. It becomes a very scary issue, and that's just what I want to talk more on. Like, I'll make more videos, but just let this spark in your mind that if you are a woman who is experiencing attachment to the man that you are with by way of relating to anything that I just said, then know that everything is going to be fine, and you have to breathe. Keep breathing when you feel tension. Keep breathing when you feel space, and make sure that you, above all, Plan the day before. Plan the day before the day to come. If you want to get your nails done, which I've learned to do, if you want to get your nails done, get your nails done. If you want to go buy yourself something you've been eyeing, do it. I'm not saying overdo anything. I'm just saying plan your days. Plan ahead. Think ahead. Men are over here thinking ahead all the time. They're just moving emotionally. We just attach. You know, it's just crazy. So plan your day and plan your meal. And soon you'll get ahead of the issue. And that's just the first step, honestly. Just starting to plan and get ready for the day. Get ready the day before. And so your mind can have something to look forward to. And so you're not wandering and like wondering what he's doing, how he's feeling. If he has a bad day and he comes home and he's so mad and he needs space, why are you going to say, why are you mad at me? You just want to ignore me and avoid me and get away from me? Like, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. No, he's not mad at you. He had a bad day. He's mad because he had a bad day. Let him have his bad day. Let him have space while you're over here baking the muffins that you plan to bake, okay? For enjoying after the dinner that you also plan to make. Take a breath. You go listen to your favorite podcast. Listen to your music. Listen to a woman that you look up to. Find a woman that's like confident and focused in where she stands. Think about your job. What can I do at my job that improves my work while he's mad? So there's also women too that the man would like that he tends to them, you know, hug him. And it's not like a lot of men like to have this like mother figure, just relaxes them, but you don't have to embody a mother figure thing. You don't have to do that, but it's the motion of, and it's translated into true love between the two of you, where you care that someone you love came home and was hurt from the day or angry from the day or having a bad day, and you hug them and you let them know that everything's okay. And they're safe with you because you two have become safe places for each other. And the place that you come and commune, if that was the right word, together, is supposed to be safe and peaceful. So keep that going. He brought home an outside chaoticness to this peaceful place. Learn how to just relax him and bring him back to this peace. That's another way of doing it. Or do both. Start by giving him space, realizing what he needs, breathing and letting him breathe and helping him calm down. There's a lot of people, that's why I'm looking away and looking around. There's traffic and a lot of things moving, and I talk better when I look around. And it's so funny if I happen to park next to someone who just so far away. But yeah, that's just chapter 1. Freaking 1 introduction to women who are dependent on their man and are tired of the shit. Oh, sorry. And are tired of that mess. It's a real thing. You really get tired of that though, because you lose who you are. Your chest hurts often because you have anxiety, because you're so detached and you're so attached. You're so tired of being a puppet and being depressed, and it's sickening because it's like, who am I? Who am I becoming? Who am I losing? You're losing yourself and you're becoming something that you're not. And it's real out here, and that's why it brings up so much emotion in me, because it's real. It causes these women to affect the community around them, their friends, their job, and women are huge. I think women are important. We do bring goodness to the table. We do bring peace and love and beauty, and we lose ourselves in thinking that we are a piece of this man who is only supposed to be our partner in this world, and we got to expose the issues. None of y'all are suffering in silence. None of y'all are. This is real. You got an attitude every day because he comes home mad and he just takes it out on you, but you need to open your eyes and your heart and your mind, and you need to see, okay, he's sad and mad because of this, not because of me. Maybe how can I help? How can I help? And if you cannot help in the moment, be okay with saying, okay, he needs some space. I'm going to go finish this and clean up and, whatever you got to do. Okay, because that's life. We can't fix everybody. You can't constantly have this mindset of a woman of thinking, how can I fix this? How can I fix this? Because eventually you're going to run into something that's going to slap you in the face and say, you can't fix any of this. And then what are you going to do? What are you going to do then? Are you going to melt like the Wicked Witch of the West? Like steam up and disappear because now your purpose doesn't exist? No. we refuse. Okay, we refuse. And it's just like so intense to me, because that's not the only purpose of a woman. We are better than this, you guys. Okay, you're not struggling alone. If you feel like you're dependent on this man and he's just a boyfriend, that's okay, because I got you. I've experienced this, and it's so freaking real, and we got to get out of it, period. We got to fully get out of it. Just rip it off. Phew. And find who you are, and forget about the new age stuff. Find who you are. Be your true self. That's real too, but I mean, let's just get a grip on some things in our life, okay, guys? Let's focus on what we're struggling with and realize it, because it's just getting old, isn't it? You're tired, aren't you? You feel like you're gonna die in a year, don't you? You're not. We're gonna get this shit together. Get this stuff together and get you a routine and get you a focus. And focus should be forward. Focus should be on the next day. Focus should be on the goals. Focus should be on, I wouldn't say peace, but not every single day is going to be peaceful. And that's all right. Have a beautiful day. You're not alone. No one's alone. You're not a rare experiment in this world. It's like you're the most unique person in the world, but you're also not ish at the same time. You're nothing, but you're everything. So it's like, you got to humble yourself, where you're like, I am everything, I'm amazing. But then you get humbled quick by remembering that you're also tiniest thing in existence. So remember that, and have a great day. That everything's gonna be fine, and everything can be figured out, and it's never too late. It's never too late. It's never too late. Stop playing around and going off social things that say it's too late. I'm old. You're not old. Golly, I'm tired of hearing that from women, because now it's like, okay, I'm 26. They're making me feel like, no, you're not old. You're 40. The heck? You're not old. You're freaking gorgeous. Anyway, have a beautiful day. I'll be back with another freaking experience video.